Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I want to talk about Xbox Game Pass. And the reason I want to talk about Xbox Game Pass is there's some recent discussions online in regards to physical versus digital. And I just kind of wanted to weigh in on it. And it's getting a bit salty. And I don't really know why. So today's video is a bit of a rambling series or something. But I did want to talk about why I feel the benefits of Xbox Game Pass far outweigh the negatives. But this is my personal opinion, and this is how I use Game Pass, let's just say. So, you're probably wondering, why are we looking at Maneater? Well, if Game Pass didn't exist, nor was I a member of Game Pass, I would have never played Maneater. I would have never purchased Maneater. So I want to make something clear today as well. I primarily buy physical games. The games that I want, I buy. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a collector, because I think that's another debate. So when I look at my own collection, I have all the games I want to physically own for each individual console I own. And I own a lot of consoles. So that's it. And that's going back all the way to retro, all the way up to current generation. So that has always been my approach. However, I don't have the money to buy every single game. That's just the reality of the scenario. And I'm lucky enough to have a lot of these consoles and a lot of the games that I physically want. And that's my scenario. But there's people who have less than I have. And I think the benefits of Game Pass are even more profound for people who can't really afford to buy all the consoles and all the physical games. So I can only imagine if somebody could pay X amount a month and they can play as many games as they want that's available on Game Pass. And again, just to go back to the scenario, I myself, I can't buy every single game. So for a nominal fee, I pay Game Pass, I pay PS Plus. This isn't just necessarily about Game Pass. We can comparatively look at the Sony alternative, which is PS Plus. Same thing, you're getting a couple of games every month, and for me they were probably typically games that I wouldn't purchase, and it gives me an opportunity and a chance to play those games without fully investing in them, although I'm still upfront paying a subscription service to do so. And I think that's okay, because to be honest with you, a game like Maneater, it's not something I'm going to spend my entire weekend playing. You know, this is just one example, but the game it's fun, it's quite enjoyable, but I'd never see myself invest in 60 plus euros in buying a game like this. And as I said, it actually gives devs, smaller devs, opportunities. This game, for argument's sake, is made by Tripwire Interactive. They're a small development team, you know. The cost of making physical media, probably huge for them. So if they can get large lump sum from Microsoft to pay them to get it onto their platform and gain exposure for a game like this, I'm all for it too, because it benefits the small developers. And, you know, they can't be always taking massive risks with games like this and going physical if they don't have the publisher's backing. So you have to kind of outweigh the negatives and the positives in this case. And I think, as I said, it definitely in ways benefits the smaller devs, okay? So just briefly as well to talk about this whole physical versus digital debate. Okay, we're always going to have a digital scenario. It was always going to progress that way. But I don't think the physical sales or the physical impact is as profound as people are letting on as well. Like we've seen last year, we've seen this year, physical sales are still up and they're on the rise, and people will always want to physically own content. They will always want to own games. That's never ever going to go away. So, you know, I think there's a fine balance to be struck, and at the moment I'm okay, as I said, with these subscription services. I think they provide benefits, but we can't necessarily predict the future. Like, I mean, DRM and all of that, that's another debate as well. Microsoft tried to stick that in there with the original Xbox One. You know, that could open up another floor for debate and, you know, ownership of digital content, all of that stuff. But again, that was just a little rambling series, guys. I'm interested to know what people think about Game Pass, what people think about PS Plus. Please share some comments in the comment section. Let's get the debate going, let's get a discussion going. So, like, yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. As I said, share some comments. And if you enjoyed this, please let me know. If you didn't enjoy it, please let me know. I'm trying to get feedback. I'm trying new stuff. I'm just trying to find my niche still after all these months. And yeah, as I said, if you like what you see, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.